Welcome to Well, Actually, a podcast for nerds who think they know everything. Wait, that's not how I start the show. Holly.
I do think we should leave that in.
Yeah, no, that's a good. Brad. Holly. Holly.
Yeah, baby.
Brad.
That's what I was gonna do.
Really?
You bitch.
You just got Well, Actually. Pow, 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 pow. What the fuck? That was weird. Welcome to Well, Actually, a podcast for nerds who think they know everything about Austin Powers. This is how I wanted to get the show going. I feel good. I don't feel frantic.
Excited to jump right into it.
I don't feel disorganized at all.
This was by choice.
I decided this. I wrote it down before I came out. I'm your host, callback Kane Holloway, reference Kane, Candy Holloway, the slutty comedian, Bob Kane, the creator of Batman, not Bill Finger.
No.
Not Bill Finger.
No.
Bill Finger.
And I'll be Kane.
Sure did.
Should we? I feel like we all need Austin Powers nicknames, but after we do this.
Sure. We also have the three named Holly, one L. Bell Brown in the Annabelle. We also have, she's also known as Tar and Me Butt in Half, Queen Hannah Banana, Sleepy Holly.
Yes.
Holly Brown Beans, hash browns, leftover.
Left wing hash browns.
Left wing leftover hash browns.
I like it.
Hey. Then we also have the cutest co-host, the Bond girl
still.
Brad.
Oh, yeah.
Queen Brad May Amidala.
That's the best one.
I know. That is the
Brad
best one.
might change his Twitter name to Brad May Amidala. Casey. Yes. Great job.
Yeah,
Great job,
I think
Casey.
that's in order.
Mm-hmm. Conan the Bradbarian.
Oh, yeah.
And the
big
Big Lewandowski.
Lewandowski.
Don't call him Bradley. You got so many now.
I know.
He's got so
Remember
many.
when we were just like, oh, we got to make sure we get Brad Moore because he had those two right off the bat. You know.
He just keeps
going.
He just keeps it.
We all do. The you know, the treasure trove of our nicknames is
wonderful.
Ever expanding.
It is.
Okay, we need to do Austin Power nicknames as fast as we can. Go.
All right. For who? For Kane?
For Kane.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I got it.
Oh, go.
Okay.
A lot of Kane-gina.
I was gonna say that.
You were gonna say that?
I was, but I was like, I could technically work for both of your names. A lot of Brad-gina, a lot of Kane. Not mine wouldn't. Shoot. Okay.
I got one from myself.
What?
Mr. Bradglesworth. Maybe. I don't know.
That's good.
Oh my god. I don't have.
For Holly?
I can't think of one. God, this is kind of because the names is like random task. Like they don't necessarily lend themselves to manipulation.
Holly Brown. What's the lady henchman's name? Frau
Farbissina.
Yeah, Frau Farbissina. Holly Brown Barbissina. So hard. Fuck.
Holly Brown Farbissina.
We just call her Brown Barbissina.
Brown Farbissina.
Brown Varnissina. I can't. You're gonna have to do it because I can't do it.
Brown Farbissina.
Farbissina.
You're doing a weird accent.
Brown Farbissina.
That's not what they ever did in the movie.
I am German.
Can we,
Yeah.
when we get to the quiz, instead of saying pop quiz hot shot, can you go send in the quiz and yell like?
Send in the quiz.
Say send in the kind of low and then quiz really loud.
Send in the quiz.
Holly Brown bots. God damn it.
I think those are good.
Okay, cool.
We got it.
Yeah.
I
I wonder what we're doing today.
I mean, we went from James Bond to Austin Powers.
A very natural swing on
and
this
honestly,
pendulum.
I don't know if it was planned on your end, but it dawned on me after you recommended it, and I was like, this is genius, Kane.
Yeah. So I think we need to do it.
I don't know.
I think we need to do it every time. So when we do Quantum of Solace, we have to do The Spy Who
Spy Who
Shagged
Shagged
Me
Me.
next. I think
Okay.
that's the only natural progression
Yeah.
there.
You got it.
I can't wait to get to Goldmember to rewatch it because I was telling Brad as a child, I thought that movie was comedy gold.
Member?
Gold. Gold.
Do you remember Goldmember?
Like, I just remember watching it at a sleepover in like 3rd grade or whenever, however old I was when it came out. And I just remember being like, everyone needs to shut the fuck up. This is the funniest movie I've ever seen. Moly, moly, moly. Are you kidding me? And
I
then
feel like
looking
Go
back,
ahead.
though, I'm like, why the fuck was Fred Savage in that movie?
no one knows.
He's
to
Fred.
this day.
He's there as Fred Savage for us to go, is that the kid
Yeah.
from Wonder
Wonder
Years?
Years? He's still doing stuff.
He's still
Okay.
alive?
He elected to do this role?
Yeah. And he's the mole kid.
I felt like that movie for me was I was too old, but when that came out, I was like, this isn't funny anymore. You're recycling everything.
Right.
I don't like it.
I still
I'm
think
over it.
I still think it's funny. I still find parts like when Goldmember, when they're doing what's that Burt Reynolds movie where he's getting chased by the cops?
Smokey the Bandit?
Smokey the Bandit, where they're doing Smokey the Bandit, and fucking. I just love how ridiculous Dr. Evil gets by the 3rd movie. He's my favorite part of all 3 of them, but he's just like he's in his submarine lair dancing. They just
Right.
cut to him fucking
Dancing
going
around.
crazy. Like he's the best part of that
Which
movie.
one were they in prison?
That's the 3.
That's
the
the
third
third
one.
one,
Okay,
yeah.
okay. That scene is seared in my memory.
Wearing like the classic
yeah.
prison
yeah, with
jumpsuits.
the little
hat.
tied up thing on his
Yeah.
head.
And then the spotlight hits them both, and they're like, they have to.
moving around little.
He's so fucking funny, dude.
He is so good.
Mike Myers is awesome. Like I hear he's hard to work with, and he's kind of a pain in
Really?
the ass. Yeah, yeah. But he's like he did an interview about why he's so hard to work with, and he goes, "These are all. This all rests on my name. So if they're not good, so he's like kind of a tyrant when it comes to making movies.
Yeah.
But I get it.
Yeah.
Like you want to make sure your shit is good, and it's like it stands the test of time. Which I think Austin Powers, the first one, all 3 of them, but the first one especially is a time capsule of the 90s and a time capsule of the 60s.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you can watch and have nostalgia for both eras at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's beautiful. So that movie is like I think that movie will always be funny. It would be funny for every generation.
Do you think that for the Love Guru, that was the one where he was like, I'm gonna relax on this one.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
maybe.
take a back seat. I'm gonna let I trust you guys. I'm gonna let you have control. Daddy trusts you. And then
Yeah.
he
Never
sees
even
the movie.
seen The Love Guru.
I haven't either.
It's it's bad.
I just know.
It's not a mystery that The Love Guru is bad. Yeah, you're right.
It's not an international
Yeah.
man of one.
It's a bad movie. It's a not,
Okay,
not
I
very
know we
funny.
have some My Fam Has Rats that we need pressing that we need to get to.
Yes.
Can I have your can you unlock your phone? I'm gonna set a timer so that when I say spoiler alert, I can tell people like spoiler alert for a couple minutes or whatever,
Cool.
and that way you can go off.
Cool.
Do you have any My Fam Has Rats, babe? I want to end on Kane.
Let me see here. I don't. No, I don't think so.
That was what?
I
Did you
don't-
laugh like you totally had something to say?
I don't know. I was trying to think of what was going on in the world that could be ratty or fammy. Our
Ratty.
roof was leaking during all the rain. That was
yeah.
Rat City.
We woke up at 4 a.m. to water everywhere
Oh,
in
Jesus.
our bedroom.
And we live on the first floor. I don't know what the fuck is happening in this damn place. But it was terrible. It was truly
Yeah, but it was
not a great,
as you would think, terrible.
Yeah, it is. Leaks.
not
are
a
the
great
worst.
way to wake up in the
Yeah,
middle
we
of the
slept
night.
on the couch. And then as luck would have it, when we called our landlord, because it was 4 a.m., so we're not going to call her then. And when we have her come the next day, like suddenly our room looked like nothing happened.
Yeah.
I was
Yep.
like, what the fuck?
Yep. Yep. That's usually how it goes.
Yep.
That was fun.
Yeah.
So now it's one of those we're going to wait till it happens again
Mm-hmm.
scenarios, and unless mold grows faster. So
Oh God.
Also,
no.
I just don't like. There's usually only 1 week where it's like crazy rain in
Yeah.
LA, and I think we just had it,
Mm-hmm.
so it'll probably be next year. But we'll see. I think that's it though for me. I don't know. What about you?
my fam is the Redditors that took down Wall Street.
Nice. Yeah, that's pretty baller.
That was
That
pretty
was
dope.
pretty cool.
Although it didn't expose jack shit if you're fucking watching, if you're like in tune with life.
Like, if you get how
If you
capitalism
gotta-
works, bruh,
You should
then
know.
you like fucking already knew.
If you believe that we are a capitalist society,
yeah.
it just like shined us like it was in such a way that Republicans and Democrats were all agreeing. And that was wild to have Ted Cruz retweet AOC and Donald Trump Jr. also retweet AOC or say he agrees with her. I was like, is this the unity Biden promised? I don't understand.
Wow, yeah, that's weird. I do, yeah. I think it's funny that the people who are losing all this money, who did exactly the same thing that was done to that they do to make their money, are big crybabies and don't see the irony.
They're the worst.
Oh yeah,
They don't see the irony involved.
They're the worst.
Literally, their position is like, you guys just wouldn't understand.
Like, you don't know what it's like to be this rich. There's a lot of. You don't know what it's like to be popular.
You guys, I cannot afford my third yacht payment if this happens. Jesus.
Oh, you don't understand. I've been manipulating it forever, and you guys just came here.
Yeah, you
don't even go here.
You don't even
It is
go
like-
here.
Just that. Yeah, it's like
I saw a great meme that somebody said, like, this is what it looks like for GameStop to be at all these Fortune 500 company meeting, and it's Big Bird with a bunch of people, and he's just like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing here.
okay, here we are.
I also love on Twitter, I was seeing so many people mispronounce GameStop.
No
And I was like,
way.
one way to show that you have never played a video game in your entire life is to call it Game Shop.
What? There's a T in there.
I
There's
know,
that T.
I can understand why you think it was Game Shop because you shop for games there. But
Sure.
also, I'm
But
like,
you also stop
Yeah.
to buy your games.
You
there.
go in there and you stop moving
Yeah.
to get to the game
You say,
store.
hey, do you guys still buy GameCubes? Because I'm trying to get rid of this one, and I really want to buy a PS2
Damn.
game. What do you got? And they say,
they're
we'll
like,
work
we'll
something out
give
for
you
you,
2
kid.
Cheetos and a penny.
They're like,
Yeah.
hey, actually, do you want to pick up a part-time job here? Because that's what's going to have to happen for us to buy your
Yes.
stupid GameCube, kid. Fast forward to 2021, GameCube's worth like $200.
No, they're not.
I don't know, but I'm
Oh,
sure they're not.
kill my
I
brother.
bet you they are.
My brother sold our GameCube for probably $5 to his friend.
Carson, he needed more
I
milk.
gave it to him. He needed more milk.
You don't understand. I need $200 worth of milk. I love milk.
His
I was
friend
like-
just pays him in milk.
I'll give you a cow for all the stuff you ever get the rest of your life. Carson's like, deal.
Carson's like, money well spent.
He like comes home with a cow, and you're
Yeah.
like, Carson, why did you buy a cow? Well, I heard this old proverb. Why? Shit, I forgot the quote.
I know
Why-
what you're saying, but I can't. Think
Why
of it
buy
either.
why
buy the milk when you have the cow at home?
when you have the cow when you get the why
Something?
Why buy the milk? No.
why drink the milk when you can have the cow for free?
Man, people listening are fucking pissed.
Dude, I thought it was gonna be genius.
It's a
I even paused
Yeah. I
to
was
make like
waiting.
really drive this joke home, and I
Why
fucking
buy the
fell over.
cow when you can get why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free? That's it, because it's insinuating
sex.
why
Oh, then
it's like commit to a woman when you could just have sex, I'm assuming.
I don't know. It's a horribly sexist, weird,
Anyway,
old-timey
for those that
thing.
don't know, we are commenting on how my brother, who is 23, drinks milk
On a near daily basis.
on a literal daily basis.
Pints of milk.
Yeah.
Weird.
And I think he is lactose intolerant.
He always feels
He said
sick
so.
afterwards.
But that's how much he likes his
stop
milk.
him. Like when we go on vacation together, literally there will be a jug of milk in the fridge. I'm like, we're here for 3 days. What are you doing with this fucking milk?
And then you turn back around and it's gone.
Yeah.
Drink.
Yeah.
Like he's not there, and then there's an empty carton just kind of
Yeah.
wobbling on the counter.
Wait, Milk Carson. Milk carton? Nope.
No,
Nope.
no.
Yeah.
Milk Carson?
2% Carson.
Oh.
whole Carson.
Oh, low fat. Oh,
No,
never low
no,
fat.
Never low fat. Not this kid.
I love like we've been doing this for so long now. We'll just all just get on this weird like, like we
yeah.
like where this is going, and other
Mhm.
people listening are probably like, just stop, just move
Yeah.
on.
Move along.
Go to the next thing. Who else has
Okay,
rats and
speaking of
family?
moving on, Kane has rats about a movie.
Yes. Hey everybody, it's Callback Kane Holloway here. I'm editing the show right now and realized that this is where we were going to talk about the little things, but we couldn't really talk about it on the Austin Powers podcast because it had to be real short. So I had so much more to say after we got done recording that I did a bonus episode. And then I realized like, we don't need 2 episodes of me reviewing the little things. So if this is your first time hearing the show, or you haven't heard my little things review yet, and you want to, check out that bonus episode. You can watch it on YouTube and see just me ranting about it, or you can wherever you're listening to the show, the bonus episode is in there. So check it out. Either way, if you really need to know right here and right now, before you enter into the review world that is the little things, it's poo. It's a number 2 out of 10. It is shit in an adult diaper, but it's very funny. So go watch it, listen to my review, and then tell me what you thought. All right, let's get back to the show.
And that was Kane's review. Time.
We'll put a spoiler alert. Actual time. We'll put the actual time.
I forgot that we could do that
in the description, so people know. I'll jump ahead here because I want to watch it.
Smart.
Yeah.
Okay, Austin Power. What a weird transition. We're gonna do Austin Powers because Kane wanted to do James Bond last week, as you guys have already heard, and that was such a fun episode. And Kane had the idea to do Austin Powers as well, which is a Bond spoof movie.
Yeah.
And still is super funny to people that have not seen Bond movies.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is very impressive for a spoof movie.
Oh yeah, they get even more. They make fun of Bond more in the next one. And Spy Who Shagged Me, they go even harder.
I have some great fun facts that will absolutely lend itself to what we're talking about.
In like Flynn, I think they talk about that in this one, or just The Spy Who Shagged Me. He's like, that's my favorite movie.
In like Flynn, that's my favorite movie.
And that's also spoofing that big time.
The same Basil exposition.
Right. And that's the thing we were talking about, because Holly hasn't seen some of the older Bond movies. And I'm like, oh, all these like ridiculous gadgets and all this like scenarios that they put Bond in with like the sharks and laser beams. I'm like, this is like old Bond movie dumb shit that they would do.
Right,
but it's still enjoyable. It's still so funny because you're like, what the fuck are they doing?
As a kid, you're like, this is so stupid, but you still get it, but it doesn't matter if you get it. Okay, let me do these fun facts because you guys are going to love these. So there's not a ton of casting what ifs because it was pretty cut and dry. But this is super interesting. Mike Myers originally asked Jim Carrey to play Dr. Evil, but Carrey couldn't do it due to scheduling conflicts with Liar Liar. So that's why Mike Myers took the role himself.
Thank God. Yeah. Thank God.
Yeah.
He's so funny in it.
He's so good. Jim Carrey would have been over the top.
Yeah. And that's about we'll get into it. Dr. Evil's appearance is based on Bond's arch nemesis Ernst Stavro Blofeld, portrayed by Donald Pleasance in You Only Live Twice.
Donald Pleasance,
His
baby.
voice
Donald
and mannerisms
Pleasance.
are based on a longtime SNL executive producer Lorne Michaels.
It's exactly Lorne
right?
Michaels. Yeah.
I read that. I was like, oh my God, because it's kind of hard to get the voice, but then the second I know it's Lorne Michaels, I'm like, I got it.
Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't even put that together.
Ironically,
so
Donald Pleasance, from one of the original Bond movies, was the star of the film Halloween, where his arch nemesis was named Michael Myers.
Yeah.
Wow.
Comedian Colin Quinn was offered the role of Scott Evil.
Oh yeah.
What? You knew that?
Yeah, I knew that. He talked about the story.
That would have been terrible.
Literally at least 10 years too old to play it?
He was doing a character on SNL that I can't remember what character it is, but Mike had said, just do that and you're Scott Evil. And Colin was just like too in his own shit. Like his ego was too big. And he's just like, no, I got my own stuff.
Yeah, that's what it says.
Yeah, I'll just do my own thing. And he very much regrets it.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. Daniel Craig, the sixth actor to play James Bond. Why did I need to read that part? We all know who fucking Daniel Craig is. Went on record to say that Austin Powers messed up the James Bond film franchise. The producers feared people would not be able to take James Bond seriously after Austin Powers mocked the campy nature of the series. This led to the darker and grittier Casino Royale reboot because this movie was released 7 months prior to the James Bond film Tomorrow Never Dies. I wonder.
That makes total sense.
You go into Tomorrow Never Dies and you're like fresh off of having seen Austin Powers. And what if you're just like, that was stupid. That was stupid. Yeah, no, that was really dumb.
So much of that movie is, I cannot wait till we get to Pierce Brosnan Bond.
Me too.
Because he has a one good gritty movie that also has gadgets.
Yeah.
So like that GoldenEye is fucking awesome.
GoldenEye is great.
I don't want to spoil anything for you, so you can.
Yeah.
But like, Pierce really does a great job, and then they just stop giving a shit about him, and then you see all of the Austin Powers stuff. Mm-hmm. This is silly and goofy. This is joke for joke, one of the fucking funniest movies ever. I think the first two are fantastic, and then the other one leans a little too heavy on the nostalgia of the last two.
Yeah.
But like I said before, Dr. Evil is the saving. Michael Caine and Dr. Evil are the saving grace of that movie.
They do a lot. The plot is essentially like rinsed and repeated for The Spy Who Shagged Me. Just Austin is not the one who's going to sleep with someone. It's just Heather Graham's character.
Yeah,
but it's still so funny in the additions of Fat Bastard.
Yes.
And going back in time.
And Mini-Me, right?
Yeah, and Mini-Me, of course. So there's funny things.
That was sweet. Thank you.
Of course, honey. Pat.
No, because that was hilarious. Like as a kid, you're like, oh my God, this is a movie. But some of the joke beats in this are just the penis enlarger thing of them constantly upping. That's definitely not mine. Well, this is your, and then it's like, this is your book, and it has that's not my bag. This is your book. Sweetest Made Penis Enlargers and Me. This sort of thing is definitely my bag,
baby.
But also, it was 4 beats. Like comedically, you generally stop after 3, and they did it on 4. And I honestly, I remember watching it even last night. I was like, "Ooh, this could go bad," and then it didn't. And it was just so impressive.
Yeah, I also like, too, that they keep bringing it back.
Yeah.
Like, at one point, he's like, and puts it back in the bin. Or then at the end of the movie when he's being choked out,
he uses
he's
it.
just like, as he's choking, he's like, it's not mine.
And she hands it to him when she could just help him.
Yeah, she could stick it on his dick. Fuck, is that great.
God, this movie is so funny.
And Mike Myers, in this movie especially, threads the needle so much for like his reactions could be over the top, like when he double takes and like will sort of jump back, but it's just fucking perfect the way he does it. And you're like, oh, just the littlest bit more, and you'd be like, oh, you overdid it there. But he does it so perfectly. And when they're playing blackjack, the way he's sizing up number 2 with like the smug eyebrow lift, and he doesn't hit on a 5. It's so funny. $10,000 minimum bet. And he's like, oh well, I too like to live danger. It's so good.
This is my wife, Oprah.
And she gives him the look like, why the fuck would you choose that name in one split second?
I love it.
Oh my God. He does play that line so well. Of like,
yeah.
And also believable too for his character. Like his character is so unbelievable naturally, but he plays the line of like, oh, I think I might have that reaction, but also he shouldn't no matter what because he's a spy.
Right. The worst spy ever. He has a fucking business card. First thing you see in his wallet. International Man of Mystery.
He's sleeping with a lot of vaginas. His business card is in a case that he keeps next for her to check. And that whole scene, that's another scene where we talked about in Wild Wild West.
Yeah.
Where you have the breasts floating above.
This is like the breast floating shot.
Oh, you can see nip. You can absolutely see nip. I can only imagine as a young boy or a young person attracted to boobs that you'd just be like, yeah.
That scene, you got fucking, what's her name in there?
She looks like a secondhand Salma Hayek.
She does look
like
right. Yeah. She's great. And I love Mike Myers. Mike Myers has these really funny bursts of energy and then lulls back down to relaxed. And so when she's like undressing behind that door, and he's just. But then he'll be like, he's sitting there and it looks like he's completely relaxed, and then she drops her robe and then turns profile so you can see the outline of her breasts, and you just see him go, good God. So it's like he's barely holding on.
Barely.
Oh, man. I mean, just right out of the gate, the opening sequence is so different.
Oh, my
than
God.
other
It's
movies.
wonderful.
And also, it's such a...
making fun of the Beatles music videos and all. It's
the
so...
Beatles mania. Like the fact that he's a spy, but he is very well known. That he gets chased in the streets, but he's the best spy Britain has.
Could never do his job. Obviously, he's on the cover of magazines.
And he's also a famous photographer. Like they don't ever actually confirm that, but he photographs people all the time.
I said, what's her name? Obviously, I meant Elizabeth Hurley. Sorry about that.
Oh my God, Elizabeth! I'm sorry.
Elizabeth
Hey.
Hurley
What a
is
fucking babe.
Babe.
she's a babe, but she's also trying to keep it together in every scene. You see her smiling at almost everything he's doing, and if you're in there and you have to play opposite Mike Myers, how do you do it when he's like asking you if you're horny for him of
And
all
then sitting
people?
on the bed like that, all splayed out and just constantly rotating on that bed.
And he also does, which is such a testament to Mike Myers, like playing a character that thinks they're fun. Like he laughs at it. Austin Powers laughs at his own jokes so often. But it's not like it seems so sincere. Like people who do that. He plays it in a way that feels right. Like, oh, this guy does think he's funny when he farts in front of his people. It's like, I didn't know it was your turn. He just laughs at it and stuff. It's like that's a different kind of comedic ability to be like, oh, I'm not playing this for the joke. I'm playing this as someone who thinks they're funny.
Yeah.
But then he also has those moments when he does the double takes and stuff where he's not playing it to think it's funny. He's playing it like very sincerely. It's so good.
Okay, starting from the beginning of the movie, I want to like kind of go through our favorite moments in order. I love in the beginning of the movie when they're still in Britain and they're in this dance club and Dr. Evil's trying to kill him. Obviously we open to the table of assassins with the racist character Will Ferrell plays.
Oh my
Yikes.
God! Oh yeah.
But then when they're in that club and there's a woman like talking to Austin Powers and you cut to another scene and it's supposed to be that woman, but it's very clearly a different person. He's like, it was a spy.
That's
It's a man, baby. Clip and takes his wig
so
off.
Love it.
clever. It's such a good, simple idea. Like they
Mhm.
execute simple ideas very smartly. in
Yes.
this film.
That's so funny.
Yeah, I love.
And he falls out the window and lands on the. Oh man.
Yeah, everything about leading, especially leading up to the 70s, like it's all ridiculous. Like when they see the big boy come back into orbit,
Yep.
and then they cut away to the Pentagon, and then that guy's like, Johnson, pack my bags. Also, feed my fish.
Not too much.
Not too much.
I'm going to London, England.
Oh yeah.
The way he says England, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm off.
England.
England.
Wait, is that
What?
is it International Man of Mystery or Spy Who Shagged Me when he's got the Spitzer Swallows girl?
That's Spy Who Shagged Me.
That's what I thought. I confused
I
it.
don't remember. See, I haven't seen that movie in so long.
That's my favorite one.
That is
Spy Who Shagged Me is my absolute favorite one.
I'm
It's
excited to
so
watch it.
fucking great.
Sometimes I get bummed out when we do movies on the pod because I like want to watch it right away.
Oh,
but
yeah,
then
me too.
I prefer when it's really fresh, like having watched it just before the pod.
Yes.
Spy Who Shagged Me is so good that I laughed at it while watching this one in the moment after they have their whole wedding and stuff. And then in Spy Who Shagged Me, he's like, Vanessa was a fembot. And he's like, well, sadly, we knew all along. And Austin's like, what? You did? What the fuck? And then they just move along. No more. I'm like, that's so funny.
The Scott and Dr. Evil dynamic is probably the best. The best chemistry in a movie is them hating each other and trying to reconcile.
But like
at
literally
the
but
same
hating
time.
each other, like trying to kill each other.
Trying
Not
to
like hating each other like oh god, I hate my dad. Like trying to murder your son.
And the simplicity of like him just like sort
Yeah.
of sneaking over to the button to try to put him into the bit, and then she hits it away. Like, okay.
So Dr. Evil is obviously we should talk about how amazing he is because he's obviously the villain. People semi-respect him as the villain, as the leader of this group, but he doesn't like nobody laughs at his jokes like that. Little things like that are so funny.
That's the fucking my favorite thing about him
Yeah.
is when he attempts to be funny, no one laughs, and
No.
he's just like,
Women of that caliber, and that he's like because of the quality of their character and the size of their gun. And everyone's like, yeah, we get it, dude. And it's actually funny. That's like
Yeah,
a good,
that was a good joke.
and he's got the ability to burn you, and
Yeah,
and he does it for no reason sometimes. But people are not laughing on purpose. It seems like they're like, that's not funny enough for us.
Like
to
they're
give
like
you that
scolding
Yeah.
him like he's a
gratification.
child.
It's so funny.
He plays it so he's so underplayed. Like he's so reserved.
Mm-hmm.
But I like oh my god when he goes to sit in the chair
And he just does that
I
weird
can't tell if that was
tuck and roll
scripted.
thing.
I like because that was when the random task takes Mr. Bigglesworth away, and it almost looked like
takes him.
Yeah, it almost looked like his arm got caught, like trying to give the cat. And so
I feel
part
like
of me
Mike
doesn't
Myers,
feel like that was scripted.
I feel like he'd do it. He did that on purpose.
I don't know.
I feel like maybe the other guy didn't know, but I feel like he knew. He's too funny.
I'm saying on purpose or not. Either way, he used it, and that means he's so smart comedic.
Oh my God, he does it twice, and it's fucking amazing. It's I just love it so much. What were you gonna say?
Him trying to get comfortable when he's in the hazmat suit and just constantly like, patting his belly down and like figuring out how he could breathe in it.
Oh my God.
And he goes to put the pinky up. It's like, oh, I can't get it where I want it because there's a plastic. It's so funny. You can read his thoughts so clearly on the face of like, oh, this isn't what I wanted. Man, it's good.
Is there anything in the middle? I'm trying to go through the middle because I have the stuff at the end I loved a lot. But what about the middle of the movie?
But I don't know if it's in the middle or towards the end. But when he does the monologue about his childhood, Dr. Evil.
Oh shit! I fucking had that written down on my phone to say.
I have questions about that, but
So do I.
It's so
funny.
genius.
It's so
At one point, he's like,
funny.
we made meat hats or something. And meat hats
helmets.
when you were punished, and you're like, what?
When I was insolent, I was put into a burlap sack and beaten. And then Scott looks over at Princess Leia, and she's like, I don't know. That's all the time we have.
Yeah. It's like you would do the sort of general malaise of a genius calling chestnuts lazy. He invented the question mark. You're like, oh my God, this is so funny.
I fucking love that scene so much. It feels like he actually he wants to kill me. Well, yeah, we all feel that way.
But we know in here we won't actually kill.
We may say that, but and then all the other dads are like, yeah, I know, right?
No, the boy is quite astute. I am trying to kill him, but he's wily like his old man.
But I love he's trying to kill him, but then when Scott gets mad at him and says something like, "I wish I was never born of your DNA," the doctor was like, "Oh, Scott, now that really hurt my feelings."
Don't say that. You hurt Daddy's feelings.
But it's you're trying to kill him. You're not allowed to have hurt feelings about this.
What a perfect 90s drama movie cliche to go, here's your son, we had your oh my god I laughed so hard I forgot about this when Frau goes when Frau's like, Dr. Evil, remember when we froze some of your semen in case you didn't come back? And he's not even looking at her, and he goes, oh sure.
Yeah. He's like, we got a little excited.
So they made Scott, and Scott comes out, and I love how he's just like, it's such a CW drama cliche thing to say, where it's like, I haven't seen you my whole life, and now you want to have a relationship? It's like, these are extenuating circumstances, Scott. There's a lot of things that happen in between this.
And Doctor was just going, come on now, give me a hug. Wait, what are you doing? Don't look at me like I'm frickin' Frankenstein. Give your daddy a hug.
His use of frickin' is unparalleled. Who uses frickin'? The only other person I've ever seen use that is Elliot in Scrubs. No. She says frickin' a lot, but it's so different. Mm-hmm. Nobody uses frickin'. It's so funny.
God damn it. God damn it. Dr. Evil's the best.
What a character trait to give the most evil man in the world. That he doesn't curse. He says frickin'.
Oh, sure.
Oh, sure. That was so, again, underplayed. Wonderful.
Oh,
just
so good.
Well. He has to escape. I know we're trying to go through the movie. I'll save that for later.
I know it's hard.
I like when they go to Vegas. There's this really weird scene, and I don't know what the fuck is going on in it. But when they're in Vegas and they come down to meet up with number 2 and a lot of vagina, Austin is so excited to be out, and he's fucking, hey, how you doing? What's going on? And then they stop a dude in suspenders and a hat, right?
Yeah.
And he goes,
There
you are. Hey, do we know each other? No, but there you are. And they keep walking, right? But then that guy lingers in the background, and he still is staring at them.
Yes, I did notice
for
that.
a long time. They're having dialogue. I can't not look at this dude. He's getting blurrier and blurrier, but it's him. Yep. He hasn't looked away. And then he finally... So I'm like, was that dude an extra... Or was he just in Vegas, not recognizing that there's a camera? What the fuck was going on with that guy?
What happened? He talks about it to this day. He's like, I was in Vegas this one time, and this British guy thought he knew me, and I didn't know what to think.
That's the craziest thing that's ever happened to him in his whole life.
Can't get over it.
He's like, I was just trying to play the penny slots. Oh man, I still think
that Mike Myers made a fool of me, and he caught me on camera.
I'll get you for this, Mike Myers.
Sorry.
No, I just think that blackjack scene is one of the funniest scenes ever. When it's so dramatic, when he has the gadget eye patch, and he can zoom in. Number 2 zooms in and sees exactly the number he needs, and he hits on 17, which is obviously a no-no. Mm-hmm. And then Mike Myers stays on 5.
And he does like, you're up to move, and he like dramatically looks at the dealer. He's like, I'll stay.
Yeah.
It's so clever.
Some really cleverly written poop jokes. Probably some of the most clever written poop jokes you'll ever done here in a movie. I mean, I just like having Tom Arnold dressed as a cowboy sitting next to you taking a dump.
A very supportive cowboy.
Very supportive.
So nice.
Just like grab onto something. Oh my God, what a funny line when it's like, hey man, he sees Austin Powers get up. He's like, you in the show? He's like, actually, I'm English. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
He says sorry, he apologizes to him.
But also obviously clever because of what he's wearing.
Yeah,
Tom Arnold.
He's so ostentatious. He's so big in his outfit. But
ostentatious. I wonder. Thank you.
Nice.
But just who does number 2 work for? Genius. Who does number 2 work for as he's shoving a man's head into the toilet while another man listens to him? He thinks he's taking a dump. Genius. God damn it, that's great.
Oh,
I don't like the "what did you eat, boy" or whatever. I'm like, oh, that was
clearly a dead person.
That was
too much.
Yeah.
But everything up to there,
perfect.
Oh, so I know I know there's like a lot in the middle that we might be missing, but I just can't help but like the second they go undercover on the tour, and then they see those 2 wildly different shaped bodies come out of the evil layer that the tour guide has pointed out as, don't go in there, we do evil stuff. And then so they're like, they look at each other like, we have to go now because the bus stopped, and they like act as if they slinked off the train. But they walk off the train, put on these outfits that magically fit them, and then the tour guide sees it all happen.
we got a problem.
Yeah. Those people who are clearly in an outfit. I mean, she's wearing a cowboy hat, and she looks like a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader. Yeah. And he's got a long beard.
He looks like some type of genie ripoff thing.
Looks like a genie.
Yeah, yes.
And they're just talking mad shit about a lot of vagina. Just, oh no, not her. She's garbage, babe. She's trash. Oh God, vagina was stinky. Should have been stinky vagina.
Oh man. And then but once they're in there, it just like escalates to a level at which you're like, yeah, I believe this would happen in a Bond movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like they get trapped by the guards, and then they're like rolling over that guy in that obvious, what is that machine called? That giant rolling
steamroller
machine,
or whatever.
That rusty roller, and that guy from so far away. But the cuts in between when they're like, get out of the way. Move.
Go. Get.
It's like so subtle that they're just like, come on, move.
Yeah. That's really
and
funny.
then he's still screaming.
Squish him.
But then they rush him over, or they squish him.
and then they get
out right away.
That's so funny. I thought that was like, oh, they could have just stopped. They didn't need to kill this guy at all. No. That is so funny.
And I love how Scott plays the audience. He plays the writer's room.
But the evil audience, too. Because he's still saying, let's kill them, you idiots.
Yeah.
So it's like showing that he has his dad's DNA, but he's just smarter.
Yeah, he's just like, he gets turned down in every movie. It's fucking so funny, especially in Spider Shag Me. But in this one, I just like how Scott's like, what are you, feeding him?
Yeah.
Like, let's just kill him. Yeah. No, Scott, I'm going to place them in an easily escapable trap.
Easily escapable situation.
You're closing the door. You're not even going to watch? No, I'm just going to assume everything went to plan. What?
And then when they're in the sea bass lair, mutated sea basses, they're in this thing, and the thing is slowly lowering to their death. Elizabeth Hurley's character is like, what's your plan? And Austin Powers is like, well, my plan, I cannot do it, Austin Powers' voice.
Just say yeah, baby, and you'll
Yeah,
get it.
yeah, baby. Oh, baby. What the fuck?
Was that oh baby a real try?
Was that a real try?
Can I say no at this point?
Burn. Fuck.
I've
You
done
do
it.
it. You do
just
it.
you just
Yeah,
got Brad.
baby.
Did.
Brad did it.
Did
Brad.
it.
You really can't say like Brad.
You never got
You
Brad.
can't say Kane. Can't say Holly. You
Uh,
just got Brad.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not. It doesn't work.
I like when they
But he says he's like, my first plan is to shit myself.
Probably soil myself.
Soil
Yeah,
myself.
Probably soil myself.
yeah, and they swing on the floss.
That's a good setup too of like people talk about his bad teeth, they direct his bad
Uh-huh.
teeth, and she shows the floss. She's like, I get it, I have bad teeth,
But
okay?
also the floss by their account was not gadget floss,
Right.
right? But like
still holds
you
up.
can see gadget floss being a thing in another Bond movie, but
Yes.
they don't have that as that. But it still works as a mechanism to
Yeah,
swing
it's
them
so
out.
good.
Gadget floss, and I like how there's clearly and that this feels more Roger Moore-ish, but
yes.
like
Uh-huh.
yes.
the things that are said after someone is killed in a pretty gruesome way. And this
Mhm.
dude gets his head bitten off by sea bass, and then he has like 4
Yeah.
one-liners for them to like exit, and he just stay. They
He's
stay
good.
there until Elizabeth Hurley is like,
That's the best way to say, okay, that's it. He's like, okay. He's like, you're right. We gotta go.
"That's not how to get to be the head of a major corporation."
Who
Is
doesn't
that,
lose
is that
his
your
head?
Austin power?
Shit. Is that a real try? That's my favorite line.
You did a Jennifer Coolidge almost. That was
I
your Austin
know.
Powers is good.
No one.
Last night you were doing it good.
Well, I was high. I don't know what I did. Here, can we all try to do Austin Powers?
Yeah.
Not me.
What
I'm
do
not
you?
gonna go
Well, give us
first.
give a line.
Do I make you horny, baby?
Do I make you horny, baby? Yeah, mine's bad too.
Oh, you're so cute though.
Do I make you horny, baby? It is hard.
It's hard.
Yeah,
How did it-
baby. Yeah, baby.
Why is
Yeah,
it so
that was
See,
hard?
that's good when you can like get the emotion behind it, but just the regular talking voice.
Do I
is,
make you horny, baby?
Do I make you horny, baby?
Or
That's good.
or one of my favorite ones is when it's like, I've got here Danger Powers.
Oh
Yeah.
my God!
no,
yeah.
no. My name's Austin. It says here Danger. No.
Danger.
Let me do it to the camera. No. Danger's my middle name. And then he doesn't stop looking at her. He just stares at her.
And then clearly he had written Danger Powers. He's improving this thing. Then when he's filling out the application in the plane, name, he goes, Austin Danger Powers. Immediately
does it
incorporates the
again.
lie that he just came up with.
Oh, God.
Sex? Yes, please.
Oh, and then like she's going through all the things he missed in the 30 years that he was cryogenically frozen, and he's like, and Liberace was gay. Who would have known?
Women loved him. I like when they need to get out of the lair because everything is going down, and the British intelligence is there to arrest everyone. Some really great gunfights, actually.
Yeah.
Like in a spoof movie, it's pretty fucking like the gun play and the sound effects for it are really fucking
yeah.
exciting.
Oh, I wrote some thoughts down.
And I like when Dr. Evil escapes, but then he needs to get Mr. Bigglesworth, so he just
Yes.
pulls out some cat chow and he's like, "I want chicken, I want liver, Mr. Bigglesworth."
Meow, mix, please, deliver.
He's so fucking funny. God, I feel like Dr. Evil is a real person.
Yeah.
And he lives separate. He is a completely separate entity in this movie.
Yes.
Like Austin Powers is so ridiculous, and Dr. Evil is very, very much ridiculous. He's a ridiculous person. But he's so he has so many moments of honesty in
he
it.
wears the weight of like what he's been going through. Like, God, I've been trying to take over the frickin' world, and like all of that. You can see in his actions, like, I'm kind of tired of this, but here we go. I guess let's do what we always do. I guess hijack some nuclear weapons and hold the world. It's like, that's
Because
what
none of his new
I-
plans
yeah.
will work because they've already happened.
It's so amazing.
That is so, and it's what a moment of the times too with like Princess Diana.
I
It was like,
know.
we'll make it look like Prince Charles had an affair and had to get a divorce. that already happened.
Prince Charles did have an affair.
He admitted
And
it.
they got divorced, and he's like, and his face is like, oh damn. So subtle. He's so good. It makes that last night we were saying, I'm like, what happened? Did he just like creatively like, I just don't have any more ideas,
Right.
or what? Because
He was
I
banger
don't
after banger.
Yeah, I don't think like I would refuse to think like, oh, the guy who came up with this has no more funny ideas because this is so
And the
funny.
guy who came up with Wayne's World, and like he came up with such iconic stuff.
Yeah.
But I was telling, there's a part of me that thinks like he, at a certain point, once he gets to the love guru type territory, there's so many yes people around him. Like he doesn't have the process of like critiquing something and to get it made.
Yeah.
So now people are like, oh, Mike Myers' name attached. Boom, go get it done.
Well, now
Sure.
he's just in stuff.
Yeah.
In makeup.
Yeah.
And you got to go. Is that Mike Myers?
Yeah.
Like he's in Inglourious
wonder if he's gonna
Bastards
come
and
back.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
I wonder
Yeah.
if he's gonna. I hope they do another Austin Powers.
That would be great.
This
I've
is
always
a
talked about it, but
this is a film franchise that you can keep doing them, and the humor might run old for some people, but there are still going to be an audience that likes it,
Yes, absolutely.
even if no matter how stupid it is.
I mean, they have a perfect chance to play off of Bond's resurgence
Yes.
oh yeah,
and like make some sort of play at that. But
Yeah.
what did you have written down there?
Oh, I just wrote down that I love that they actually don't ever try to make it seem like Austin Powers remotely knows how to fight, and they don't use like a body double or anything that you would think they might do in a really campy movie. They just literally show him like terribly fighting, half wrestling, and then the ultimate move that really kills him is the judo chop they constantly do.
Judo
But
chop.
He's like the best spy that Britain has, but they don't even try to make it seem like he can fight.
No.
Oh, it's so
Judo
funny.
chop. I mean, and you have to say it before you do it.
You got
Yeah.
it.
Judo chop. Click. Bang.
Done.
They're out. They're done. It's
Done.
over. You have no you can't even defend against
then
judo
Right in
chop.
the neck.
To
You're done.
have like the semi-straight character of Elizabeth Hurley, Vanessa Kensington, also do the judo chop unironically. It's like we believe this now.
Right.
Like this is a thing within this world.
Everybody gets sucked in, other than Scott. Everybody gets sucked into how ridiculous this world is. Like,
Right.
Scott is the only one.
Who's like, nope.
Like I'm a real person.
Yeah.
I
I
really
got a
exist
gun
in
in
the
my
real
room.
world.
I'll go get him. Bam, you're dead.
Scott, how was your day today? Well, Jimmy and we went to the mall and we ran into this guy and they're like, hey, and like he said something in French or whatever, and we were like, no.
I don't know. I don't speak Paris talk.
It was cool. That's how you like to live your life, is it?
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna kill him.
That's okay. Okay. That was enough.
Like,
I've
you
heard
say
enough.
Anything will kill him over anything.
Sweet J. I think he called me and my buddy Sweet J went to this arcade.
All right, we got to get to the quiz.
Okay.
Quiz.
We're doing a roundtable quiz, so we need to do obviously some roundtable advertisement
Roundtable pizza.
for Austin Powers.
Hell yeah.
Mhm.
Peace and love, baby, here at Roundtable
You mean
Pizza.
pizza love?
Pizza love. You get yourself a piece of pizza, meaning that you get a pizza and pepperoni slices in the shape of the piece.
Oh,
That's
yum.
a piece of pizza.
Welcome to Roundtable Pizza. I don't know who I'm doing. Okay, you freaking idiots. You want the Dr. Evil special? It's mutated sea bass pizza.
Ew.
Sorry, man, I got sidetracked in my own life here. There's pizza with freaking laser beams on the crust, with bits of mutated sea bass, and Mr. Bigglesworth made it. Okay.
Frickin' laser beams on the crust. I love his use of frickin'. It's like, why would you question this?
Oh,
Okay,
man.
baby, my pizza, baby. It's there's no cheese, baby. Can you believe it,
Wow.
baby? It's just a meat sauce, baby.
Keep going.
It's got some of my chest hair, baby. As the cheese, baby.
You really lean into those babies. I love it.
And the crust. The crust is made out of spice stuff.
Spice stuff. Come now.
Oh my god.
Come now. Get some Roundtable Pizza. What's that one called?
That one is called the pizza who you ate me.
Okay.
God damn it.
God damn it.
Never
Damn
forget. A minimum 5 years of improv training with this girl.
Hell yeah. We saw it for sure.
Do you have one more pizza?
Oh my God.
You wanna throw out there?
Oh yes. If you come to Roundtable Pizza, baby, it's just a regular pizza, except it makes you horny. Yeah, and then it rotates and we fuck on it.
That's not your pizza. That's a man, babe.
That was great. That was great.
Well, I'm sorry. If she looks like she was beaten with an ugly stick. That's my mother.
Yeah.
You got to agree, your mother looks like a man.
You got to agree. Come on, Basil. Oh, yeah. And if you come to Round Table Pizza, you'll get a cheese pizza with pepperoni and our extra spice Basil Exposition. What up? What up? 5 years of pun training for this girl.
All right, shall we get to this round table quiz? What?
Never mind.
Mouth the words. I'll block the cameras.
Do it? Oh! Brad was trying very, very sweetly to remind me of something we all said earlier that I should do for the quiz.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
For Parvanisa.
Oh, yes. Before we get to the quiz, we need to hear the quiz music.
That was such a scenario in which Brad was trying so hard to be discreet, and I was like, "What?"
What?
I was like, "You're gonna have to say
What?
it louder."
What,
As if he's
baby?
not trying to be quiet. Bring in the quiz.
Pop quiz, hot shot.
Time to shine.
Fuck, I don't. Why do
lot
we
of
spend
effort.
time with Frau though? Like, I know we got to do the quiz, but
I know.
Frau is also secretly the greatest character in the movie,
She's
especially
great.
in the
So
sequel.
funny.
She improvised a lot of her lines.
Oh, I was just like the Lucky Charms.
Oh
thing.
my God.
The Lucky
And
Charms.
peanut butter.
But the best part is afterwards when she's done explaining it to the Irish dude, and then it cuts to him not getting it. Then it
Yeah.
cuts back to her, and she's like,
Yeah. And the best part of that too is Dr. Evil has been frozen, but he gets he's like, I've been unfrozen for 1 day. I'm assuming Lucky Charms has not been around that long.
I don't know.
And
At
he's
least
like,
the commercial
and he's
hasn't
laughing
been.
and he's like doing the little thing with
"Oh
her.
yeah, he gets it."
Yeah.
But the Lucky Charms guy
That's
does
so
not
fun.
get
Bare
it.
minimum, the commercial hasn't been around
Yeah,
for him
right.
to see.
So funny.
Fuck.
Okay, so do you think you could, since I don't have my phone, could you keep score for this?
Yeah,
one?
I could keep score.
Who wants to go first?
I'll go first, and then that way I can give the phone back.
I
to
feel
them.
like you have all of my questions.
No way.
God
I feel
damn
like
it.
you have all of them.
Why?
I don't know. I couldn't think of more. I was just like enjoying the movie,
Neither could I.
and I couldn't think of more questions. I feel like
We'll-
this is going
we'll
to be
see.
on the fly.
I don't know.
We'll
We'll
see.
see. We'll see. Okay, ready?
Yes.
Are we doing
Brad,
multiple
do you want-
choice, fully weight? What do we do?
I think fully weight. But
Okay.
I have a two that do not require waiting.
Okay.
I'll tell you which ones.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna ask if you wanted to mouth anything discreetly that I could yell.
No.
Guys.
Kane, speak the fuck up.
Louder.
Sorry.
Freaking sure quiet. That was terrible.
Okay.
I wonder what Lauren Michaels thought.
This is such an impressionable movie,
Yeah.
and we fucking suck at them.
I know, but also you made such a good point last night about how quotable this movie is and how there are
Yes.
no comedies like that. Like Borat and this level quotable, like you said. There's just nothing like that anymore.
When we get to two has had me
Yes.
cry laughing.
Uh-huh. I can't wait.
Two is my
I can't
favorite
wait.
thing in the whole world.
When I was a kid, I would fucking nonstop.
Yeah.
How about anytime my mom would ask me to do something, I'd go, how about no?
That's when Scott
And she's
really
like, okay,
gets
enough of this.
Scott really gets kicked in the dick in the sequel.
Oh, yeah.
Scott is not.
How about new?
How about no?
Oh
Mom?
my! The whole how about like Scott? You just don't get it, do you?
Yeah, I love just
That's-
dropping it. Like, I'm tired of this.
The shush, like we did in the '90s. The shush was the thing.
Oh, yeah.
and we did it all the time.
That scene was also completely improvised.
Was
You
it?
could
Yeah.
tell.
I got a big.
Yeah.
He was just 'cause-
Even before you start.
Yeah.
I got a whole bag of shh with your name on it. He points to the bag.
It's like that moment he's like, I am the dad and I will exert this power until I want to kill you.
And then it just keeps going. In the sequel, it's even because in the sequel, Scott has a genius plan for this time machine.
Yeah.
I have to save it. Let's do the quiz.
Okay,
Here we go.
so question one. This is not a multiple choice. Say your name, and then whoever
Gotcha.
says their name first gets to answer. Okay, ready?
Yes.
Name one of the two celebrities the government cryogenically froze alongside Austin Powers.
Brad.
Kane.
That was seriously a tie.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah. Rock, paper, scissors. I love how we have no other better solution.
1, 2, 3.
Well, okay. Okay, I'm gonna narrate this. Ready? 1.
Hold on.
What
Hold
the
it. Let
fuck? I know, but I need to say it because neither of you are on mic.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, shoot.
Whoa.
1, 2, 3, shoot.
This is very riveting.
1, 2, 3, shoot. 1, 2, 3, shoot.
I'm not paying.
God damn it!
Okay.
Got it.
So Brad won.
Vanilla Ice.
Brad won. Oh my god! Good job. Good job. Can you name the other one? Already get the point. Can you name the other one?
Nope.
Oh.
I know it.
Yeah, but you don't get the point. But you could say it.
Gary Coleman.
Say it on a mic, you son of a.
Gary Coleman.
Thank you.
I suck it. Why do I keep? Why do I continue to go rock paper scissors? I'm bringing a deck of cards next time.
Ooh, that's actually
You know
a
the
good
trick
idea.
to rock, paper, scissors?
What?
Watch the person's hand.
I was
Don't watch
watching
the-
your hand.
What do you mean
You were?
watch a person's
Like
hand?
you watch someone's hand, and if there's like
You
a
knew
way
I was
that
doing rock.
You can like
I could feel you knowing me doing rock. I could fucking feel like he knows I'm about to throw down rock. He's gonna beat me.
because we did rock, scissor, and then you went back to the same thing. And I was
Yeah.
like, oh, he's gonna go back to rock.
I was hoping that I wasn't stupid.
You're
But
not.
that is not the case.
Okay, all right. So Brad got that one right.
Yes.
Wait, do I need to keep score?
No, Kane's keeping
Yeah,
score.
yeah.
Um,
I can.
No, you can't. I have your phone.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I'll wait till Kane writes it down because I want it to be.
Okay, go.
Okay, question 2.
Yes.
I'm gonna read all of the answers before you guys buzz in with your names.
Okay.
What is the Irish assassin's name? Is it Paddy O'Brien, Paddy O'Sullivan, Paddy O'Connor, or Paddy Mayonnaise?
Kane. Paddy O'Brien.
Correct.
Yes. Hell yeah.
Okay, ready? Damn it, I'm bummed. I thought this was such a good question, but I think you're gonna know it. Question 3: Where did wait to answer? Where did Dr. Evil say his prostitute mother with webbed feet was from? Is it Belgium, France, England, or America?
Kane. Damn it.
Damn, I don't know. Why is this happening? Okay, we make this faster. Can we just do one? Okay, ready?
Wait, so what one?
Just one round. Whoever wins that round.
Well, we kept tying. That's why we kept going.
Oh, I couldn't pay attention.
Fucking God damn it.
Okay, Brad won again.
Belgian?
Where did Dr. Evil say his prostitute mother
Yeah.
with web feet is from? Belgium? Incorrect.
Oh yeah. I got so sidetracked by everything. I know the right answer.
What are they?
Oh, yeah.
What are the options again?
Belgium, France, England, America.
Oh no. Belgium, France, England, America. Belgium, France.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Correct.
Okay.
I knew that.
What?
I'm tired of doing fucking rock, paper,
You
scissors.
had every right to ask me to repeat the answers.
Damn.
Okay, ready? Question 4. According to Austin, only who uses condoms? Was it writers, doctors, actors, or sailors?
Brad.
Damn.
Sailors.
Yes.
Filthy beggars, they go from port to port.
They should. She's like, that's not in the 90s. Like, they should.
Filthy beggars.
Fuck.
Okay, last question. Name 5 of the items returned to Austin when he gets uncryogenically frozen. So, you buzz in if you think you know.
Kane. He get the penis enlarger, the
Yes.
penis enlarging book.
I'm going to say whoever can get the most specific wins.
His Italian boots.
Okay.
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno, boys.
So you got 2.
Oh, the silver chain with the male symbol,
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
and
You have 3.
a signed receipt for the penis Swedish.
Oh, I'm
made
not
penis
counting
enlarger.
anything past the penis enlargement thing.
Okay,
Since that all had
So
to do
the-
with the penis enlarger.
so the book doesn't count.
No.
So the penis enlarger, the boots, the male symbol necklace. So I have
Okay.
2 more to do. Oh,
Mhm.
now I can't think anything. I cannot think of anything other than the penis enlarger. Fuck. I give up.
Since he already did 3, did you want to try to finish it for half a point?
No, I don't. I
Oh,
don't,
no?
I can't think of it.
Oh, wow, I thought that would be easier. Okay.
You get hooked on the bit
Yeah.
that goes on at the end there.
Okay,
yeah.
so Kane will get half a point since
Cool.
he got half the answer. So it's a blue crushed velvet suit,
That's right.
A suit, yeah.
a frilly laced cravat,
Yeah.
1 silver medallion with male symbol,
Mm-hmm.
1 pair of Italian boots, Burt Bacharach plays his
Oh,
kids.
yeah.
I
That's
thought you
right.
guys would know that one.
Fuck, Burt Bacharach. God damn it.
And one Swedish-made penis pump. All right, great job.
All right.
Okay, here we go.
So I get.
I didn't have any of your questions.
No, actually.
That worked out.
All right.
Brad might have.
I was
mine.
gonna say, watch Brad say every single one of your
Yeah.
questions. Great job. Great job.
Question 1. This is multiple choice.
Okay.
What is the name of the club Austin is sent to in the opening sequence?
Oh shit.
Is it the Psychedelic Electric Pussycat Swingers Club?
Oh my god.
Great question.
Is it the Electric Psychedelic Pussycat Swingers Club?
You bitch.
Is it the Psychedelic Pussycat Electric Swingers Club? Which I said twice, I think. No, I didn't. And what is it? The Pussycat Psychedelic Electric Swingers Club?
Kane.
Yes.
D.
Incorrect.
Damn.
Holly. I almost said Brad's name. A.
Incorrect.
Oh my god. Go for it.
B.
Correct.
Yes.
At a certain point, we were just straight up cheating.
Yeah, for sure.
Damn, that was hard.
That was hard.
Did you know? Oh, remember when we talked to Dan from the Beetlejuice episode, and he was a part of when they made that pop-up bar?
What?
The
Yeah.
Austin Powers
Yeah.
pop-up bar.
That's right.
Looking back, Brad and I were like, "Oh my god, I wish we had gone to that because that is an actual bar they made a pop-up bar out of." You know,
that's-
like
yeah.
like Scum and Villainy-esque. It's literally a bar.
Yeah,
From the
yeah.
movie,
That's
yeah.
genius.
Question 2. What does Austin Powers' license plate say? Does it say A, swinger, B, yeah, baby, C, oh, behave, or D, smashing?
Holly,
Yes.
swinger.
Correct.
What was D?
Smashing.
Smashing. Oh. Yeah, I wouldn't have gotten that.
Really?
Yeah.
See, it's funny about what each of our brains retain.
Mm-hmm.
Question 3. According to Mrs. Kensington, Austin is handsome, witty, and has a knowledge of what?
Oh man.
Oh my god, this is good.
A,
Wow.
worldly affairs, B, the female intuition, C, fashion trends, or D, fine wines?
Holly.
Same. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Female intuition.
Incorrect.
Same all again.
Trick.
Worldly affairs, female intuition, which you know is wrong, obviously, fashion trends, or fine wines?
Fashion trends?
Incorrect.
Holly.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Worldly affairs.
Incorrect.
Oh my
nobody gets this
god.
point.
What is so what?
Fine wines.
He knows fine. He
Yeah.
never drinks wine.
That's what she
He
says.
He doesn't-
champagne.
Yeah, drink champagne in the nude.
That's what she says.
Oh man, that was a good
Oh,
one.
Question
man.
4. What kind of cola was Austin drinking with his rum and colas while watching the recap of what he's missed? Was it A, Coke, B, Tab, C, Pepsi, or D, RC?
Kane.
Holly. I think Kane got it
Kane
first.
got that.
Tab.
Correct.
It was supposed to be Zima, and then Zima was going to be a part of it, but then they realized that they were making fun of Zima, and they pulled.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, if you don't realize you're making fun of Zima,
Yeah,
Zima,
seriously.
you
you're not
suck.
drinking Zima right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, finish the quote. So 3 words that you're going to have
Oh,
to finish.
God, I'm so bad at this. Is it multiple choice?
No. Well, I don't. This might be too hard.
Let's see.
Okay, so it'll be 2 words. So the quote is, right now we've got freedom and blank. It's a very blank time.
Ooh.
I don't know.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Do you know?
Right now we got freedom and responsibility. It's a groovy time.
Got it.
Yes.
Whoa!
Correct.
Damn, that was impressive.
Hell's yeah. Hell's yeah. Rup, rup, rup,
Hell
rup.
yeah, baby. Nope, that was a combo.
Oh, hell yeah.
That was great. I loved that.
Did you even try?
Was that a real try? Gee, that was great.
Are you done? That was it?
That's it. That was
Damn, I
5.
only got 1 point on that.
Mine I feel like are going to be super easy.
Well, good. I need some points.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Question 1. Who does Dr. Evil kill first? Is it guy with hook for a hand, military dude, doctor with the big metal circle on his head, or the lady?
Brad.
Oh, I know their names. I don't know their.
Brad, doctor with the metal circle on his head.
That is
Dang
correct.
it. His name's Jorgen.
Jorgen. I was going to write down the names, but then I was like, nah, I'll just write down what they look
I almost
like.
wrote that question. That's why I only knew the name, and I
Ah.
didn't know what they looked like.
Question 2. What is stage 2 of the unfreezing process for Austin Powers? Is it reanimation, warm liquid goo, laser cutting, or cleansing?
Holly.
Holly.
Warm liquid goo.
That is correct. Chapow.
I didn't want to have 1 point.
Okay. Question 3. Finish the quote. Allow myself to introduce
Brad.
myself. Hold on.
I'm sorry.
My name is blank, and this is my wife,
Oh.
blank.
Brad.
Richie
Cunningham, and this is my wife, Oprah.
That is correct.
I would not have remembered Richie Cunningham.
It was
Oprah
and the choices
Cunningham.
were Bill Clinton and Cher, Peter Parker and Madonna, Ralph Macchio and Bjork.
Who is Richie Cunningham? Is he a guy?
Ron Howard, the director, you know
Yeah.
him? He played Richie Cunningham in the show Happy Days.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. What a fucking pull.
Yeah.
So you got that right, Brad?
Yeah. No, I did. No, I'm kidding.
Okay. Question 4. What did Dr. Evil's father believe he invented when he was drunk?
Brad.
Holly.
Holly. I mean, you started saying Holly.
Well, I didn't know if you had multiple choice.
I mean, I do, but we all know what it is.
Yeah. Question mark.
The question mark. I try to think of funnier.
He invented the question mark.
I try to think of funnier or as funny answers, but not like the lamp, candles, and pants is a funny thing to think you invented. But
But
there's
not as-
nothing
Yeah.
funnier than
Than
the question
question
mark.
mark.
Yeah.
Like he invented the question mark. Oh, okay.
A sort of general malaise. Only the genius.
Question 4. Question. This one's too easy, so I'm going to switch it up.
Okay.
Question 5. What fruit does Austin Powers hold up to block Vanessa's bare breasts?
Brad. Melons?
Yeah, what kind of melon?
Cantaloupe?
Yes. Because my other one is instead of sharks with laser beams,
Oh,
what do they have?
mutated
Mutated.
semen.
I couldn't think of I couldn't think of anything harder. But you guys, I was like, there's no way they thought of it. Hard questions for this because there's so many things that seem so like in your face.
Yeah.
And then you with your pussy club thing, I was like,
You
fuck.
with your pussy club.
I thought you were gonna know that one because
Why?
I was like writing it right after this came on the.
I didn't see it, and I didn't want to look back and cheat, so I just.
And it was such a thing that I was like, I don't remember. I've seen this movie so many times, and
Uh-huh.
I don't remember what this
I
club is
only
called.
remembered the electric pussycat. I
Yeah.
didn't remember
Yeah,
anything
I don't
else
know
about
the order of everything. That's true.
I won.
Oh wait,
with
we're done.
a half a point.
Whoa.
Because you and I tied, except I got that other one. You
Wow,
got
very good.
3, and yeah. So I'm the champion.
Austin Powers champion, baby.
Even though I lose every time we do rock, paper, and scissors.
Rock, paper,
And
Why did
scissors.
you say it like that?
Even though I constantly lose.
Oh gosh, we should have read this at the beginning.
Well,
Okay,
let's-
we got to read the review we got from the Allen brand.
All right.
We got a
can-
new
can
review.
Can I do a victory lap, or do we have to
Yes.
just run through this?
Go do. I mean, are you really gonna run?
No, I was
around?
gonna.
Oh.
I was just gonna taunt you guys and
Oh, go
say
for
that
it.
I'm the
Do it.
best.
Say yeah, baby.
Taunt us, Kane.
I can't now. Now I feel silly.
I've got a new review on
Yes.
iTunes.
We got a new
Thank
review
you.
from the Allen brand. It says, absolutely the best. 5 stars. Love these nerds talking about nerd things. I gotta say, the only thing better that when they officially added the hottest person on the show, Brad, as a co-host,
Ooh.
is
Wow.
when Cajun West Craven stops by. Now, if only we could get Matthew Lillard on the show.
Yeah,
Water.
baby.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. I'm Austin Powers, baby.
And let's face it, Scott.
Your
Your mother has no chance. No. That was a really, really lovely review.
Thank
Uh,
you,
Thank you, Alan.
Definitely
That
the
is-
nicest thing anyone's ever said about me. So.
He doesn't believe that he actually is the cutest co-host. on the
No,
show.
He is the
it's
cutest.
not
He
true.
doesn't think that people think that. I
No,
think
they
people
don't.
think that.
I think.
Thank
that.
you so much for leaving that review, Alan.
Yes,
Really
thank you, and leave more reviews.
appreciate it.
If you loved that review, why don't you fucking leave?
Well, let's
Leave
close.
more
Well,
reviews.
why don't we just close up the show and end the game?
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
If you're at all interested, please follow. Actually, you know what? Just follow us. Instead of being interested, just
Do
do
it.
You're already here.
Don't dream
actually,
it.
pod.
Be it.
Be it. Be it. Well, actually, pod on Instagram. You can also follow me at Kane Holloway on Instagram, and February 19th, I'm headlining a Zoom show.
Hell
Whoa,
yeah.
there you go.
So when that kicks off, I'll give you more info. When I get more info, I'll give you more info. Okay. Also, we have a YouTube channel, and the show is so much fun to like see now. So if you're at
Yeah.
all interested, go to our YouTube channel. Link will be in the description. And I want to do a quick shout out to Comedy Chateau again for
Yes.
letting us.
Yes.
As you can see behind us, this
Yeah.
is where we are filming, and
This
we
is
have been
it.
filming. And
They-
thank you so much for providing a safe space for us to film right now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Keep it COVID safe and COVID compliant, so we feel good about being here.
Very
And-
compliant. We're the only ones in here.
Yeah. And also go and follow the Comedy Chateau on Instagram.
Yes.
They're,
Yes.
they're at the Comedy Chateau.
Give them the old follow.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and smash that follow button.
And like and subscribe, and you'll get to be here.
Follow at Holly Brown Comedy. I've got a couple shows coming up in February and March, and that's about it for now.
Follow me at Brad Isn't Graham or BradLou12 on Twitter. Brad Isn't Graham on Instagram, obviously.
Hell yeah.
Thanks for listening, guys.
I will say,
I think you're going to say what I was going to say, so go
Patreon.
for it. Oh, yeah.
this is probably after our live stream. We're recording this early, so this is going to be released after the live stream. But by now, if you tune in the live stream, you know that we've revamped our Patreon, and please subscribe to that if you love this show. We've got really great options for you guys with cool customized gifts for every tier.
Yep.
And support the show. That's kind of that you help us keep going.
Yeah, we're going to be
Yes.
doing
That
a lot
way.
more stuff on there,
Yeah.
too. So keep abreast.
Yeah, and we gotta keep abreast, and then
That's
hold
All
abreast.
right, we gotta go. We gotta go.
All right, so let's sign off with our best
Dr. Evil.
Dr. Evil.
How about no?
Nice. Holly.
Oh my god. Freaking frick.
Caliber like the yeah, never mind.
Bye.
Bye. Oh sure.